Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Master the Hoop. My name is Yaz and today I will show you 4 specialty stitches that could be considered embroidery or needlepoint stitches, but I used in the cross stitch as well. So I'm going to show you how to do herringbone stitch, Rhodes heart, Rhodes square, and modified eyelet stitch. In my previous videos, in a basic cross stitch, I have covered the cross stitch, the half stitch, a quarter stitch, 3/4 stitches, back stitch, and French knot. And in my advanced stitches videos for cross stitch, I have covered the double cross, lazy daisy, couching, Algerian eyelet, and diamond eyelet. So today we will start with herringbone stitch. Herringbone stitch is a simple straight stitch that is worked in a diagonal, alternating rows. It is used for borders. It creates really nice simple borders for your cross stitch samplers. And that is the herringbone stitch. Our next stitch is Rhodes square. And Rhodes square is basically just a straight stitch that is worked diagonally, and you will just keep going around till you are back at the beginning in the same way. It is a nice stitch when you want to create a three-dimensional detail, and you can make it much larger if you'd like. You will probably need to use more strands just to have a little better coverage. And that is Rhodes square. Our next stitch is Rhodes heart, and it is used in a similar way as the Rhodes square. It creates a three-dimensional stitch that can really add to the depth of your project. So I have marked stitches on my cloth just to make it easier to keep track. But it would work it in the same way as you would the Rhodes heart. You would just work diagonally, going around with your stitches will be overlapping until you get to the beginning. And your last stitch will go in the middle, right there. And that is Rhodes heart completed. The last stitch I want to show you today is modified eyelet, and it is worked in a similar way to Algerian eyelet, is that all of your stitches will be going through the middle. I am working this stitch with only one strand. As I mentioned, there are 16 stitches that need to all go through the middle, and it's going to get really tight in this middle right here just because there are so much thread that will be going through there. I think this creates a very nice stitch, possibly if you need to add snowflakes, or could be a nice detail in the border of your cross stitch. Almost looks like a little starburst. It could even become like a little flower. You could use the modified eyelet as the flower, use backstitch for the stem, and some lazy daisies for the leaves, and you'll have a very simple, easy to do flower that will use the 3 new stitches we've learned today. And that is modified eyelet stitch. I want to thank you all for joining me today. In review, we've covered herringbone stitch, Rhodes square, and Rhodes heart, and we also worked the modified eyelet stitch. And I hope I see you next time on Master the Hoop.